Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Albatross Heat contract may have killed chances of DeMar DeRozan trade. After the Miami Heat lost in the 2022-23 NBA Finals, they made a run at Damian Lillard and fell short. The following season saw them get gentlemen swept in the first round of the playoffs by the eventual NBA champion Boston Celtics. They went star hunting again, this time pursuing DeMar DeRozan. They missed out on him too, with DeRozan signing a 3-year deal to join the Sacramento Kings. While DeRozan might not have made the Heat favorites to win the Eastern Conference, he would have made them a whole lot better. After seeing what teams like the Knicks and 76ers have done this offseason, it's hard to blame Miami for trying to get better. They were and are just extremely limited with what they can do. They're a team that doesn't have much money to work with and doesn't have many tradable assets at their disposal. Miami reportedly tried to dangle Duncan Robinson in a potential sign-in trade with the Chicago Bulls for DeRozan, but that ultimately did not work out in their favor. Robinson's contract might have killed the deal, according to NBA insider Bobby Marks. Perhaps if the Heat had more than one first-round pick to trade, the Bulls would have been willing to stomach Robinson's contract, but why should they want to acquire Robinson, a player who is not only making $19.4 million this upcoming season, but has a $19.6 million player option for next season as well? Robinson is a terrific shooter, boasting a career 39.8 three-point percentage, but he has shot below that average in each of the last 3 seasons. He provides little to no additional value outside of what he can do as a floor spacer. He has been in and out of the Heat rotation for a couple of seasons now. It's going to take a lot for a team to willingly take his contract on, especially with how much teams are watching their budgets now. It's been a rough offseason for the Heat, who signed Alec Burks and re-signed Kevin Love and Haywood Highsmith. That's about it. They extended Bam Adebayo and drafted Kel'el Ware, but they're essentially running back the team that was the number 8 seed and proved to be no match for Boston without Caleb Martin, who joined the 76ers. DeRozan is far from a perfect player in his own right, but pairing him alongside the likes of Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Herro, and Terry Rozier would have been fascinating to watch, especially with Eric Spoelstra coaching them. His fit alongside Butler would have been tough to envision, but again, never doubt Spoelstra. The Heat have a knack for overachieving, but it'll take some more Spoelstra and Pat Riley wizardry to see much improvement from this Heat team in the 2024-25 season. Heat GM reveals why the team gave Bam Adebayo a contract extension. It was announced last week that Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat had agreed to a 3-year, $166 million extension that will keep him with the franchise through the 2028-29 season. That is a massive contract for the 3-time All-Star, and Heat general manager Andy Ellisberg thinks it makes perfect sense. Sitting down with SiriusXM NBA Radio, Ellisberg spoke about the contract and said that Adebayo is the kind of person and player that you want to build around as being the foundation of your team. He noted that the team has been impressed by Adebayo ever since they signed him back in 2017 and wishes to keep working with him far into the future. Ellisberg noted that Adebayo is still a young man, just 26 years old. During his 7 years in the league, he has made it into multiple playoffs and has also reached the final several times. He has a great deal of postseason experience even though he hasn't even turned 30. Ellisberg said that alone is worth a lot, but Adebayo also has a natural talent that cannot be taught, and he works very well with others. There have been many questions about the Heat lately, especially regarding Jimmy Butler. It's not entirely clear if Butler will be with the team much longer, and if he leaves, the Heat will need a leader to push them forward. Ellisberg thinks that Adebayo could be that leader. As mentioned, he is a 3-time All-Star and also a 5-time All-Defensive Team selection. He just made the All-Defensive First Team in 2023-24 for the first time in his career, proving that he is only getting better. he was also in contention for Defensive Player of the Year and finished in third place. Some fans may question the massive amount of money that he earned, but the Heat obviously believe in Adebayo and all he brings to the team. Victor Oladipo was once a budding star in the NBA. But after far too many injuries, the guard has had a difficult time finding a permanent home in the league. As of right now, he's a free agent after being waived by the Memphis Grizzlies in April before even playing a game for them. The two-time All-Star worried NBA fans on Wednesday morning, igniting possible retirement rumors after posting a rather cryptic message on X. "Good morning, I just want to let everyone know it's a very different time in my life and I can't share my time and energy anymore. I want to make everyone happy and be there for everybody, especially those I care about, but I'm now called to walk a different path. I hope everyone can respect and understand that. You'll soon see why. Peace be unto you." That surely sounds like Oladipo is considering retirement after 10 seasons. For what it's worth, the ex-Indiana Hoosier didn't play at all in 2023-24. Analyst believes Pat Riley will pursue Suns star. If the Miami Heat wish to overcome the Philadelphia 76ers, New York Knicks, Boston Celtics, and other opponents in the East, they will have to do things differently. They haven't made many big changes over the last several seasons, and that has resulted in them constantly coming up short. Speaking on his show, per NBA Central, Dan Le Batard predicted that Heat mastermind Pat Riley will attempt to sign Jimmy Butler again and then also pursue Kevin Durant. Le Batard said there are many possible downsides to that idea, but it's one of the only ways that allows the Heat to win as much as possible as soon as possible. He said the Heat made big mistakes after their surprising run in the playoffs 2 seasons ago. They entered the postseason as the 8th seed and then took down the Milwaukee Bucks in the opening round. After that, they had a Cinderella run to the finals, where they were taken down by the Denver Nuggets. Le Batard thinks that success cursed them because it told the front office that changes weren't necessary. Things didn't go as well for the Heat this year and they couldn't make it out of the first round of the playoffs. Riley moves slowly and methodically but might be willing to shake things up so his team can win quickly. Acquiring Durant would add a lot to the team, but it might not bring them the success they want. His time in Phoenix has been disappointing so far, proving that he can't immediately push a team to postseason glory. Still, he is such an attractive player and the Heat wish to win so badly that they might take a big chance and pursue him. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Kevin Durant? Leave your opinion in the comments.